Hello, good afternoon. Uh, it's another maths class, and we are going to be solving a question on binomial expansion. It's a question from the Cambridge AS and A level, May June 2023, paper 12, and it's question 2, and it says the coefficient of x raised to the power 4 in the expansion of open bracket x plus a close bracket raised to the power 6 is p, and the coefficient of x squared in the expansion of open bracket ax plus 3 close bracket raised to the power 4 is q. It is given that p plus q is 276. Find the possible value of the constant a. So let's start. Now we have it here, and so what do? We could use the binomial expansion to expand this and get the coefficient of this, use binomial expansion to expand this and get the coefficient of this, and then add it together, get this, and then we find possible value of a. If we do that, first of all, we know that we should have a plus x raised to power n. That's a typical binomial expansion where we have a raised to power n, then n a raised to power n minus 1x, and then it keeps going like this. The same applies to this. Our a, this is our a for this one. This is our a, this is our a. So it keeps going on like this. As the power of a is declining or reducing, the power of x is ascending. And then it will get to a point where we'll get our x raised to power 4 somewhere along here, and then we pick the coefficient, and we do the same for this. Pick the coefficient of this, add it together. But this is going to take us a whole lot of time. It will take us a whole lot of time. So we use combinatorial process to solve it. In the combinatorial process, we have n. Combination r, where n is the power, r is the power of x, n is the power of the product, the bunch, and then a, n minus r, and x. Then we say plus. The same applies here. This is 4, this is 4, this is 4, and then for here we have the same n combination r times a n minus r x 2 equals 276. Okay, so we move ahead. So our n here is 6 for the first one, 6, while our r is 4. So we say 6 combination 4 times our a here is just a, then 6 minus 4 times x raised to the power 4. This is for the first one. And then for the second one, we have our n here is 4 for this one. Combination 2, which is this 2, times a 3 is our a here. 3, 4 minus 2 times ax raised to power 2, because you know the x is with a together. All this is still 276. So what's our 6 combination 4? 6 combination 4 gives you 6 times 5 times 4 times 3, 4 times 3 times 2, 4, 3 cancels out. 6 times 5 is 30, divided by 2, 15. So 6 combination 4 is 15 times 6 minus 4 is 2. So we have a raised to power 2 times x raised to power 4. That's for the first one. Then plus 4 combination 2, the same way we did here. 4 times 3 divided by 2, this is 6, gives us 6. Times 4 minus 2 is 2, 3 raised to power 2 is 9, times, and then we expand this with this square, which gives us a square x squared equals to 76. So here we have, what we need is the coefficient and not the x. So we could just leave this one out and then leave this one out. We really don't need it. This is what we need, and this is what we need, because the question says, you know, the coefficient of this. So the coefficient, this is the coefficient. The coefficient of this is the coefficient. So we leave out this and leave out this. So we have 15 a squared plus 54 a squared equals to 76. So since we have a here and both are squared, so what do? We could factor a squared. We could factor a squared, right? Good. So we have 15 plus 54 a squared equals to 76. So 15 plus 54 is 69. A squared equals to 76. Interesting. So our a squared, equals 276 divided by 69. 276 divided by 69. Let me write this a properly. So our a squared is 276 divided by 69, and this is giving us, I think that should give us 436, 27. That's 4. So our a squared is 4. So a equals plus minus 2. So that's the value of our a. Very interesting. If you find this interesting, follow us as we